selling hard goods, skateboards, was difficult enough. Skating was relatively underground at the time. Keeping a team together and happy and motivated was difficult. I was the team manager and creative director, so I was doing all the ads and all the videos as well. But at the same time, skating just as much as I could. So I was spread thin in terms of my responsibility. I think in those days I learned, like, oh, you know, you're not the best artist. You're not the best ad layout guy or video maker. You should leave that to the people who are really good at it. So when I eventually, you know, when I was successful enough to hire those types of people, that's exactly what I did.
Talk to us about the foundation. So you're officially retired from professional skating.
Yeah, I stopped competing right after like 99, 2000 X Games. You know, I still do once in a while, but it's just more like it opened up my opportunities so much more to explore other things, do tours, you know, travel more and video games and things like that. I mean, I guess that's the misconception behind what retirement is in skating. If you don't compete, you can have a much more successful career because you have a lot more time to skate and to do other projects and to do videos and things like that. Around that time, when I stopped competing, I was starting to get invited to a lot of events and doing exhibitions and things like that. And some of them included new skate park openings, in fact, public skate park openings. And so I went to a few of them, you know, as the special guest, and usually it was in an affluent area. The city council was very proud of themselves. They created a skate park. You know, they're hip all of a sudden. And they were hiring me, which, you know, when I think back now, like, what a waste of their funding is to hire me to come skate this park. You know what I mean? Like, it could have been used to make a better park. Yeah. But anyway, I went to a couple of them, and one in particular I went to, it was right outside of Chicago. I flew in the night before, and the city council members were all there, and they said, oh, do you want to have a sneak preview of the park? And so I said, yeah, sure. And I started skating, and it was terrible. I mean, it was like someone's version of a skate park because they saw it on TV or in a video game, yeah, and said, I can do that, and, you know, I know how to pour cement. Mm-hmm. And it was like barely skatable. It wasn't fun at all, and they were all watching me and, you know, sort of chomping at the bit, waiting for me to get done. And then I came back and they said, what do you think? And I said, honestly, it's really bad. It's not fun. It's designed poorly. And they said, oh, you know, that's what all the kids said that when we were making it. And we said, yeah, well, wait till Tony Hawk gets here because he'll show you how to skate it. And as, you know, as flattering as that was supposed to be, I realized like what a disconnect that was between the kids they're providing for, the real skaters that want, you know, that will appreciate such a place and shine from it because it'll keep them out of whatever areas that the city councils don't want them skating.
Yeah.
Right there is where I decided I want to do something about this. I want to bridge that gap, be a resource for that, be a spokesperson for it, but more importantly, to direct those funds to the needier areas where the kids don't have any sort of positive activities or outlets. And that's when I started my foundation.